So, Angelo, one of the things that comes up that astounds us, but it's worth saying, is what if your staff says, I don't do that? I'm not
Yeah,
doing that.
yeah. So the
We have that all the time. We have staff setting the rules and undermining the success of the clinic.
so if staff are watching us, or anyway, I'm gonna tell it like it is. The staff will never care as much as the owner, and that's gonna rub people the wrong way. And you might be, oh my God, I can't believe that. But they don't have the same vested interest. I've had great staff over 17 years, staff that I would almost be as close as a family member. But what I've realized is they're never going to care as much as the owner. I've had staff say that. Why they say that, Greg? Why would you think a staff says we're not going to do that?
Because then they have to change. They don't want to change.
They're unopen to change and they're not crazy about the growth. Why would they want to grow?
Yeah, because that's just more work for them.
So inherently, and it might even be their fault. It might be an unconscious or subconscious thing. The docs have to paint a bigger picture. It's complicated, but you have to paint a bigger vision. You have to explain to staff why. It's not just about giving them a bonus. You have to tell them why. This is about helping community, growing your practice. You got to paint a bigger vision. The staff, most of them are going to resist change and they're not going to want to grow because it's more work. And if the doc has give way too much power to the front desk, it's hard to get it back. This is your practice owners and docs, not theirs. Paint the vision, encourage them to come along the journey. But if they're going to resist you, you're going to have a problem and it's money wasted. You're going to put all this money into advertising and the fees and all that kind of stuff. And you're going to let a staff drop the calls, not book people in, put them in 3 weeks from now. And then, by the way, oh, they're not good leads. They're not good people. That's the other thing too. How do you know that? I've had wonderful people are people. It doesn't matter if they're coming in from referral or lead, they're the same people.
And the thing, Facebook and Instagram ads is such a big data center that if this process is working for 80% of our clients and 20% of our clients are having an issue, it's because the 20% that are having an issue are not doing something quite right.
And it might not be their fault. So
No,
it
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 might,
might,
it's
but ig
probably not their fault, but they have
but
to be open to some different thinking.
ignorance is not an excuse, meaning I don't know about it, I don't know how it works. I'll let Mary at the front desk just deal with that. That is what ignorance is. And if you're doing that with this, you might be doing it in other areas of your practice. So be careful with that. You have to know, you have to be on top of things, you have to discuss things, and you have to paint a bigger vision at the front desk. Whoever's doing this, maybe it's a manager, so that they can buy in and you get together as a team and discuss these points, right? Not to know is not to know. So if you're not looking at this stuff, you may not fully understand what's going on because we know that if we put the right ad out, we're going to get X amount of leads with X amount of dollars. We know that, correct?
Yep.
So if you get 100 leads, why are some offices seeing 40 new patients and some seeing 14? And it's not demographics, it's not areas. People are going to throw spears at me. Oh, well, you live here and you live there. I'm sorry, that's false. You're going to get a certain amount of leads with a certain amount of dollars. Now it's up to you to help encourage them to book in quickly and then help them stay for care.